Well, good afternoon to you. Thought I'd come back into Danielle's bedroom because everybody enjoyed the video yesterday of Kitty, and you never know, we might see Luna hanging out in the activity centre over in the corner there. She's a bit camera shy, and she probably won't come over here now that Kitty's standing next to me, because they just don't like to be in the same space. That's cats for you. Today, what have I done? Not much really. Homework, that finished quite early. He managed to get a lot of the extra bits done during the week. I was waiting for a little bit of a break in the weather so I can go out and give Kopi a walk. And if it doesn't do that well, I'm just going to have to get wet. Other than that, I think I might start on a project of doing some painting and sorting out the room where I've got all the skis and it's a bit like a laundry room. I might start tidying that up and making it a little bit more homely, but we'll see. When it's bad outside, do jobs inside, and when it's nice, get in the garden. So today, what have I brought for you? I've got Yahweh. Everybody's shouting, I know what that is. That means I am. You'd be correct. Today's scripture is from Exodus 3:14. This is when God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you. Now, the Hebrew people spent about 400 years in slavery under the Egyptians, and probably they thought that God had abandoned them because things started to get progressively worse. There were slave drivers, these Egyptians, and they certainly made them work and work hard. They didn't get away with anything. However, 400 years previous to this, there'd been a promise made to them, given to them, that they were going to be a mighty nation and they were going to possess the land of Canaan, this land that flowed with milk and honey. And at the moment, all that they were doing was living in the land of Egypt, being slaves. They must have thought that maybe a god was either a myth, a legend, or maybe they misunderstood what had been spoken over them, and these promises maybe they never were promises in the first place. I mean, Moses himself, he also wrestled with such doubts. And then what happened was, God spoke to Moses in a burning bush, and he said to him, go back and speak to Pharaoh and get Pharaoh to let you go, so you take your people and lead them out of this land into freedom. So Moses asked God, who shall I say sent me? There we go. And God said, I am. See, I am also encompasses the fact that he exists. It also suggests that there's a timelessness, there's a changelessness and a self-sufficiency. So that when we constantly ask God maybe these questions like, do you want me to know you? Are you willing to forgive me? Are you going to help me? We can be sure that the answer to these questions is, I am. I hope that's been encouraging. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And let me just see there. Oh, there she is, look. There's Luna. She's a little shy. Come on, you. Here we go. Okay. Catch you tomorrow.